Good morning, everyone. This is All Things Parks. We are here outside of Everglazed Donuts at Disney Springs, and after a long-awaited few weeks, we are finally going to be sampling the amazing golden donuts that they put out here. So let's head in.
Let's do it. Time to get our sugar rush on.
Let's do it. Our Everglazed order. We went with the half dozen because one was just not going to be enough, and 6 just seemed like the right number. So we have got in that top right corner the peanut butter explosion. Down is that blueberry cake. Then we went with the maple bacon, and you'll see the cinnamon toast crunch. Up top left is the Mounds donut, and then an Oreo Supreme. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in and see how these taste, and we will check in just a bit to let you know what we think. I'm starting with the peanut butter explosion here. So you can see it's got peanut butter morsels. It's got probably a chocolate sauce on there, like a chocolate frosting. It's got half of a Reese's on there. And then there's also some small little Reese's cups that you would find in like a Moose Tracks ice cream. So I am pumped for this bite. I don't know, I'm guessing it's just a plain vanilla cake donut, but I'm about to find out. I think that bite's probably a little too big for me, so I'm gonna grab it and go in maybe a half of that. Whoa. Whoa. That's like peanut butter to the max. The first thing you get when you bite down is those peanut butter morsels, and gives it a nice texture. And then you get the soft cake underneath. And then you get that chocolate sauce that's so rich. I don't know if you can have this whole donut in one sitting, but the flavor profile is off the charts with that peanut butter and chocolate. This is an amazing bite. Next in the line of Everglazed options is our Mounds donut. I'm a huge fan of coconut. This has a toasted coconut on it. I'm guessing this is probably like a coconut cream. You can see the Mounds bar in there. I know it looks messy, but it was a beautiful presentation before I cut into it. And I was anticipating this one. I don't know if it's gonna be able to overdo or I would say trump the Reese's one. And I misspoke about the Reese's. It's a yeast donut. All of these are yeast donuts, except for we did get one blueberry that is a cake donut. But let's go ahead and quit stalling on this because I'm eyeing it. You gotta get that Mounds in there. Everglades, they're bringing it. The coconut flavor is again instantaneous. The flavor profiles so far are extremely impressive. It is a coconut cream, and then you get the chewiness with that Mounds bar and kind of the creaminess from the coconut that's in there, along with the texture of the toasted coconut. And again, the yeast donut is cooked to perfection. Just a wonderful bite. If I had to choose so far between the Reese's and the coconut, I think I might go Reese's, but I really enjoyed this coconut. It's probably a number 2.
So I usually always do some maple bacon combo. We need a glass of bourbon. That will follow here shortly. But we have some candied bacon, maple glaze there, and a yeast donut. Let's go, go, go. It's really good. I love a yeast donut. What makes it even better is you get that crunch from the candied bacon on top. Some salty, some sweet. This is a winner.
It did start sprinkling on us, so we came inside. As you can see, we're in a little bit different environment, but still the same amazing donut. So I've got their Oreo Supreme donut here. And so you can see it's loaded with crushed Oreos on top of vanilla frosting, and then it's got just, it looks like some regular vanilla whipped cream. So let's go ahead and give it a bite. Very tasty with the Oreos, but other than that, you're not getting a whole lot of difference in flavors. So you get the vanilla frosting, which is nice. It's a nice glazed yeast donut, as all of their glazed donuts are, or their yeast donuts are. And then, again, the texture with the Oreos is very nice, but it's kind of like just putting Oreos on a vanilla donut. So I'm not overly impressed with it, but it's still a very tasty bite.
All right, we're gonna continue on with the breakfast at Champions. Here I have a cinnamon toast crunch donut with some nice frosting in the middle there. So we're just gonna dig into that first, I guess. Not very cinnamony. I thought it might be like cinnamon. It kind of just tastes like vanilla buttercream. So let's just go with this side. Oh, that's really good. That one's really good. It was kind of sticky. It's still got a nice crunch and got those sugar granules on the cereal. So this is good. I want to just taste this donut to see if there's cinnamon in there. Definitely cinnamon within the yeast donut itself. So this is really good. It's a toss-up, which was my favorite so far. And beside, we have the blueberry cake donut, the only cake donut we will be trying today. So I get to bite into this density. Let's go. Purple. It's really good because you don't get an artificial blueberry flavor. Like it's a pound in your face of blueberry. I like the texture you get from obviously the glaze on the outside. I'm an old-fashioned donut fan, so that is a cake donut, but usually there's a little bit more texture on the outside. This kind of resembles that. So overall, a great donut.
We have donuts in our bellies. That was an awesome morning, a great way to get started for the day. My favorite one was the Mounds with the coconut filling. Really good. What was your favorite?
I'm like 1A, 1B. I would say probably the peanut butter explosion was 1A, but I'm still torn. And then 1B was the Mounds for sure. The coconut cream on there, amazing. The Mound, amazing. And then, like I said, on the peanut butter one, you had that chocolate ganache on top. It was just so rich that you could really only have a couple of bites of it.
Yeah, too sweet for me. But this donut right here, I'm coming back for a Golden Grams s'mores donut. So stay tuned because we definitely need to come back and try that. They just didn't have it today.
Not today, but we'll be back. And also, what do want to mention, I know a lot of times they are running a virtual line queue here. We got here at about 10:15 a.m. They opened at 10. And we walked right in. So if you are looking to try Everglazed, I know we were trying for a couple of weeks, and like I said, it was always a virtual line. Get here early, come right to Everglazed, and you shouldn't have a problem getting in.
All right, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we will catch you next time.